Hello everyone and welcome back to Gunnar Dre's Journeyman Save. It's episode 21 and we have moved forward quite a bit since you was last with us. There is a mid-season break in China, so I was going to bring you the couple of games before the mid-season break, but in the end I decided against it and I've gone through the mid-season break now and we are back for the Chinese FA Cup quarter-final. This is the same stage that we lost at last season. I did actually get Meiju Haka in the 5th round, I believe it was, and we did manage to beat them, so I will obviously go through the results that we've had since you was last with us and take a look at some goal of the months. I think I've got 2 goal of the months to show you, and then we'll be getting into the first of 2 games, the first against Shanghai SIPG in the quarterfinals of the Chinese FA Cup, and then we will be going to a home game against Shandong Lueng, who are one of the top teams in the league at the moment. We are currently sitting 5th after some mediocre performances, I would say, really. I think, when's the last time that I was with you? A 2-1 loss away, no, 2-1 loss at home to Guangzhou Evergrande was the last game. We then had Meiju in the cup, who we beat 2-0. With goals from Louis Runan and Clayson penalty, and we done it with 10 men because Feng Ziqin got sent off after 12 minutes. Now this sending off is ridiculous. This guy is 17 years old, has some average potential, good for us, worth over $500,000 at 17 years old. But this sending off is ridiculous. I'm going to actually show you it because it was unbelievable. Let me quickly go to it. 12 minutes in. Feng Ziqin on his first start for the club. And this is what he does. Lad. 12 minutes into your debut and you do that. But anyway, it is what it is. And we managed to pull the win out of the bag somehow. We then went away to Zhejiang Greentown and managed a 2-0 win away from home with Li Mingyi and Li Shizu. Li Mingyi's goal, by far the best goal in May. So I'm going to show you that one now as well, rather than going into a separate cut for that. This is our other guy that came through the youth academy with that guy who just got sent off. So the 2 central midfielders, one's an attacking midfielder and Li Mingyi is a central midfielder. And this was an absolute beauty. Headed onto the edge of the box and curled top corner. What a goal. Absolutely beautiful from Li Mingyi. So that's definitely goal of the month for May, I believe that was. And I will cut into a goal of the month for April. Okay, so I did lose my train of thought there. I was going through the results. So yeah, let me carry on with that. So we got that 2-0 away win. We then had a home game against Hebei China Fortune and pulled out a 3-2 win with a 94th minute winner with Esahao an own goal and Dong's 94th minute winner to finish 3-2. And then we went away to Shanghai Shenhua and they equalised with a 94th minute goal themselves to make it 2-2. I really thought we had that game won with Vilches scoring. And then a terrible performance at home to Jiangsu Suning. Now, if you look at the goal scorers here, I'm sure everyone who plays Football Manager will understand and realise why I lost this game. Because they have Sebastiano Esposito, the wonder kid from Inter Milan on loan. They have him. Wish I had him up front, but anyway. And they also have Mariano, who's a very good striker as well. So they got 2 foreign players up front, so I'm not surprised that I lost that game. And then we had the winter break. So why do I keep saying winter break? We had the mid-season break where we played a load of friendlies and had some okay results. Not a great one against Suwon Blue Wings, who we generally beat in friendlies, but anyway. So now here we are back at the away game in the FA Cup quarter-final. I'm not going to bother showing you a goal of the month for April because I looked through them and actually the best one was the goal against Evergrande. That was in the last episode, so there's not much point in me showing you that again. So we'll just say that the one goal of the month for Lee Ming-yi is fine for this episode. So now we're going to move on into the game against Shanghai. Now they're going with Zhong Ji-yu attacking midfielder, Sun on the right, Clayson, Sahao, Yang Liang. I don't know about that one. I don't know why they keep trying to force him onto me, if I'm honest with you. So Feng is suspended because of that stupid sliding tackle. Dai is not even on the bench. Why would you not have Dai on the bench? I'm going with Dai regardless. And slightly injured. Fractured cheekbone. Yeah, I forgot about that. I had to put him in protective equipment. Second time I've ever done that in my Football Manager career. So yeah, so we're going to go with this lineup. Are we not even going to have... Where's our attacking midfielder? Calderon's injured. I didn't even realise that. 10 days to 3 weeks. Okay, so I guess that is the best options that we have. Although I do want to have more options for midfield. So I'll take Zhuo Cheng out. Actually, no, I'll put him back for the left back because he never gets a game for me and never will probably unless I get a really bad couple of injuries. So let's get into it. Hopefully we can go one step further this time, although this isn't the easiest of opposition. We only beat them 1-0 in the league away, and we did play well in that game, but I don't know whether we can sustain that in this game. We've given the ball away cheaply there. Oh no, actually it's us, we're in green today. Alright, so Clayson's got the ball, he's attacking, and he's just buried one in the top corner. I think we've just seen goal of the month for this month as well, because that was beautiful. Funny that I actually thought that it was the other team attacking us. But anyway, we're 1-0 up. And that was a lovely goal from Clayson. That's what I want to see on a more regular basis. Because he hasn't really been giving me enough so far, I don't think. Considering how good he is compared to the other players in the team. But now we have a highlight for SIPG. They're running down the left with Zhu. Put a ball to the back post. And the goalie's got it after the header. And we might see a continuation of the highlight here. So Huang throws it behind the defender, but thankfully he manages to pass it out to the wing, and that's a beautiful ball over the top. And look at that finish from Sahao. This guy's a goal machine. I mean, he's had a little blip, if I'm honest with you. He hasn't been scoring as regular as usual, but he's still got over a goal a game in the league. So, and this is obviously cut, but yeah, I mean, he's looking at like, I think that's 15 goals in 14 games for him now. And we have another highlight, cross to the back post, and Clayson has just missed a free header, which could have basically put this game to bed in the first 20 minutes. But as it stands, we're still 2-0. So, long kick out and they've retained possession somehow. But they played it back to the goalie again. Is Sahal going to push up a bit? There we go. Forces the long ball again, but they've kept it on the wing. Put your foot in, mate. There we go. Win the ball back. Zhong Ji-yu plays it out to Sun, who cuts inside and plays a long pass over to Clayson. That's a nice pass from Sun, and he's got through. Great save from the goalie. Clayson with the corner and played to near post with no one there. I've got to say it's been a good start, but I don't want to jinx myself. Chen's running down the right unopposed. Puts the ball to back post. The goalie's missed it, and Clayson on the volley. What a beautiful goal. Where it looks like, I'm not going to say we are, but looks like we've finished this game off and we're going to go through to the semi-finals of the Cup, which I'm very happy with, because I did say I want to fight for a trophy in the second season. We have another highlight, and Vilches from the pass has taken a shot at the back post and it's gone out for a corner. Clayson to the back post, Dai, Jesus, Zong, Dong. They're playing it about a bit too much for my liking there, but they've managed to get it out wide to Clayson and he puts it in, and Sahal has his shot blocked. Well, what can you say? Very good first half, lads. Let's keep it up and carry that on. Give him a bit of praise. I haven't really said anything to him. Dyer, because of this injury, it's not at the greatest fitness level. I think I'm going to have to take him off. Son with the ball to the back post. It's headed across goal, and we've just managed to put it wide when it should have really been a goal. Let's give Dyer a break. He's done his business. Quite happy with how he's played. I'm going to bring Ming Yi back on because he deserves to play, I think. He's done alright when he's come on and when he's started, so this game is looking like it's petering out to an easy finish. I'll give Clayson a rest and bring Shizu on. Who else should I rest for the next game? My right back, he never seems to be at good fitness, so give him a little break as well. My Dongan fan, they literally play all the time and they always seem to be okay fitness wise, so I like having players who can deal with the rigours of football all the time. Look, they've got Arnautovic. That was a nice bit of play from them, but ultimately Arnautovic has put it wide, and we're coming down to the 90th minute now and into injury time, and that is that. Well, that's a great win, lads. Congratulations, we're through to the semis. I'm very happy with that. And then we just have to see who we're going to get in the semi-final. Hopefully not Guangzhou Evergrande, because I want to at least reach the final, because them lot, if we get them in the semis, we're probably going to be going out, unless we get lucky and get a home draw and can manage to, maybe even take them to penalties and beat them that way. Although, like you've seen, our penalties are not the greatest. So anyway, let's praise Clayson. Well done, and we will be back for the next game against Shandong Lueng. Okay guys, so we did manage to get a home draw and avoid Guangzhou Evergrande, but unfortunately we are going to be coming up against Esposito again with Jiangsu Suning. After our last match against them, I'm not very confident, if I'm honest with you. Hopefully, it is a one-off game, and you never know, we could potentially beat them in a one-off game, but they just have so much firepower and our defence is not good enough, so realistically, we're probably going to go out to them, but at least we can say we got one step further than last year, regardless of what happens. So let's get on to our second match of the episode. Little bit of news while we're moving on through to the game. I have been offered a new contract twice now and rejected it. Obviously, we plan to leave China after this season, so I won't be accepting any offers from them. And another bit of news is that even though we're in financial difficulty because of they actually said because of how well I'm doing in the job at the moment, I did ask for my national C license or continental C license, and they accepted it, even though I'm like 2 million in the red at the moment. So very happy about that. It means that obviously, even if I haven't completed my badge by the time this season's over, I will still get it. And I should have a slightly higher reputation than I have now. And obviously, because we're performing so well in the league, obviously I should get a little boost of my reputation for that as well. So all things looking good on that front. I should be up to around, I'd say probably 2.5 to nearly 3 stars. And once you hit 3 stars, then you can start looking at some decent clubs who might take a punt on you. Maybe not top clubs, but clubs in the mould of like lower end Premier League clubs or lower end Spanish or Italian clubs. So I don't know where I'm going to be going next. I haven't really thought about it, if I'm honest with you, but I'm just happy that my reputation is going to be at a level where we can actually start building a project like this. The main thing for this team was to get us up and compete for a cup within 2 seasons, and obviously I've achieved every goal in that respect that I set myself. So very happy with how things are going, and the next job is an important one. It's going to be one I'm going to stay with for a while and sort of build a dynasty, hopefully up to at least European level. And then obviously with that happening, hopefully my reputation should get to a level where a big club will take a chance on me within 2 or 3 seasons from now. So I look forward to my next venture with excitement, really. Okay, so here we are, guys. Southern Tigers versus Shandong Luneng, sorry. 5th versus 4th, and to be honest, if we don't beat them today, there's quite a large gap coming between 5th and 4th place. The top 4 are running away a bit from everybody else in the league. So if we realistically want to have any chance of finishing in the top 4, which 4th would be the absolute best I think we could get anyway, then we have to win today and hope that Shandong start dropping a few more points. If we lose, it's 8 points from 4th will be, so I don't know. This is like the 16th game of the season, I believe, so that's like halfway through. Obviously, I think we've done just about as good as we could do, really. So, you know, maybe 1 or 2 results we could have got slightly better points tallies in, but we're doing a pretty damn good job, I think. So, unfortunately, we do have some injuries today, and that means that we're not going to be playing suspensions and injuries. So Sun's just coming back from injury, Vilches suspended, Xiaofu's injured as well, Dai still not fully fit, and where's our attacking midfielder? Calderon still injured as well, not returned to full training, so we're a bit light in certain areas, especially the back, which could be the undoing of us today. I'm going to go with Yan Liang because I did play him in some of the mid-season break games, and he actually played pretty solid. I mean, we wasn't playing the greatest of opposition, but he did his job, and I'm just going to go with it today and see if he actually, you know, pulls it out of the bag for us. We've also got to play... Actually, no, we're not playing Kong. That's just because he's on the bench. So this is going to be a tough one. They have Batshuayi up front. Now Nicolas de la Cruz, who's a very decent central midfielder. Guedes on the right. So they've got a few good foreigners. So it's going to be a tough game, but we'll do our best and hopefully that's going to be enough. It's all about the defence today. If the defence can hold firm, then we've got enough attacking talent to break this side down and get some goals. But I'm not sure whether this defence is going to be able to handle what they've got up front. So we'll see what happens. First 10 minutes, not much happening. First highlight, Son with a free kick to back post and headed into the goalkeeper's hands. Are we going to see a continuation of this highlight? It looks like we are, and we're going to get hit on the break. I can see it. Lovely ball in the channel. Akonko, ooh, bangs one off the post. Oh, sorry, off the bar. So we got away with that. That was a good strike. Who's this Akonko? I haven't seen him. Wow. He's not the greatest player, but he's better than what we've got in defence. So let's get a little demand more out of these lot. Not playing badly so far. Esahal been pretty quiet, and Clayson. Want a bit more from those guys. Why these long balls to no one? Jesus to Clayson. Clayson cuts inside, plays a ball over the top that gets cut out, and they give it straight back to us. Song Ji-yu in the middle to Lee. Out wide to Chen Xuan. Is he going to put a good ball in? No, he's going to put it back to Lee, who plays it straight back through. That was a lovely pass. And look at that cross and header in. That's not offside. That's not offside, man. That did not look offside to me. Alright, whatever. So we have 0-0 at the break and a pretty even game, if I'm honest with you. They were unlucky. I think that was a goal. I didn't see it being offside. We have a kick-off highlight and they've played it straight to us. Sun inside to Zong to Lee. Plays a lovely ball over the top to Chen. And crosses into Sahao. And oh, look at that. Out to the edge of the box, was struck on the volley and hits the post and cleared away. Let's get creative, lads. So far they've only had one dangerous moment, but I know as I say that we're going to end up conceding, aren't we? Look at that. Oh, crashes off the crossbar again. There's their 2 decent efforts. And we have another highlight, and look at that ball. Please don't mess around there. Lovely. Played inside to Lee. Plays it over the top. Sahal's through. Is he going to finish? Come on, Sahal. Oh, Sahal. He's tried to go near post again. I don't know why they always try and go near post. Like, always have to go across the goalie to far post. It's standard, like, it's what you teach. Playson's having a bad game today, so we're going to go Li Shizu. Sun playing shit as usual. Li Liang, make him a winger. And those are the only 2 underperforming, although Sahal's not played great, but I don't fancy... Well, maybe I'll give Lee Runan a run out. Sahal hasn't had the greatest game today, so just let him have a chance. Even though we do need a goal, maybe taking your best goal scorer off probably isn't the right thing to do, but this game is coming to an end and it looks like it's going to be a draw. There you have it, guys. 0-0 draw. Quite disappointed with that, really, not going to lie. I mean, we deserve to win, I think. The ratings show that. Chen and Li Mingyi with some great balls and passes and just not finished it off today. Not really much you can do, unfortunately, with that. And so we do appreciate your efforts. Just could have been a bit more clinical in front of goal. So that's brought us down to 6th on 22 points. Actually, we only played 14 games, so we've still got 2 more till the halfway point. It's 6 points to Shandong. I thought it was 5, but it's 6 points. So yeah, you can see there is a gap, and these guys are all sort of fighting it out for top spot over and over. It keeps switching over, but Guangzhou, I have no doubt, will end up winning the league. They are the best team. And that's the end of the episode, guys. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. And I will be back with you. Let's have a quick look at the schedule. What have we got? So we've got 3 home games in a row. DO Pro. I want to give you some games against teams you haven't seen. So I think I'll come back... around here, maybe Tianjin Teda and Beijing Guoan. Come back for those 2, and then probably come back for do you know what, I'm going to come back for the cup game and for the away game at Guangzhou Evergrande. So I might as well just do that. So you get to see the semi-final and then us get smashed away at Guangzhou. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you all again soon.